do it. I'll do it soon. Give me till about 5 or 6. But I'm clearly walking right now, and this is my last day, and it is a big deal because I'm leaving. I'm gonna have to go back to the airport, Mississippi, so nice big tree. A tree that you only see in Iowa. A tree that you will only see in a country full of islands. A state full of glorious people. This house here is glorious, man. Like, it's honestly nice. I would actually take this house. If I ever lived in Preston, I would take this specific house if no one lived in it. But be mindful. Some houses can be and will be and shall be unheard of. Well, okay, just forget that I even went there. Just forget that I even went there. Because I didn't go out. I went another one. There's a garbage truck back there. There's some kids over there getting in that car, ready to go somewhere. Oh yeah, people just moved in that house over there. I was walking down there and I seen some people were just moving in because they had a freaking a truck coming down. Taste our pleasures. Yeah, so I think that as I passed down Zach's house, I saw someone, not someone, I saw a throuple at the park sitting, yeah, they were just chilling. They didn't trace his house from Uncle Bryson's, which I just mowed their lawn. I just mowed their lawn. Yeah, it don't look like anyone's home. Looks like they're done. There's a truck. I think that's a girl. No. That's a guy. At least it looked like a guy. Okay, I'm gonna turn around now. Because I'm not going anywhere up there. I could care less. And I don't think I'll ever take a walk up an aisle. Not up an aisle, but in Mississippi, because and I don't like being there, and I feel like it's a freaking I forgot what I was going to say. You know, people think that the Southern is just full of cowboys as well. No, it's not full of cowboys. There's cowboys also here. I don't know if he's going to go. I gotta wait for these cars here. But yeah, he's going that way. Dude, people here do not slow down. I think that some people would slow down if they're like inches from me. But still, interstate, dude, she's still right there. What the fuck is taking her so fucking long, bro? Like, I went all the way across. Like, I went all the way across, and brother, she was still right there. Look. I think, being honest, all these are nice houses. I really, really like these houses. There is no neighborhood like this in Mississippi, Tennessee, and as soon as you get to Missouri, that's when you see houses like this. It gets even better in Illinois. And then you get to Iowa, and then it's like, oh wow. unfortunately, the sidewalk is over here. So, you have to walk over here. You have to take a few extra steps over here. Now, I did take a shower like 2 hours ago at this point. There's this beautiful house again. You have to take a look at it. It's on. Look, it's just look at that house. It's beautiful. Look, I would also. Well, no, that kind of reminds me of a Mississippi porch. Which I don't even know if there's anyone in that house. Maybe. So there's flowers and stuff there, but look here. Yeah. There's people just over there. Oh yeah. And over there. Who would know? Who would know? Being honest, I like to be on this side of town. It's nice to be on this side of town. It's really nice to be on this side of town. Now, unfortunately, there's no sidewalk over here, but there's a few cars coming down. But, unfortunately, I'm gonna go back because I have never even been over there, and it looks like there's something I would like to see over there. And being honest, I really don't like that side of town over there where I live. Well, for now, until it's a fucking mile. Damn you tomorrow. Damn you tomorrow. Damn you. There's a trailer. But unfortunately, I don't like trailers around here, so I could kill us. Being honest, I think I've been everywhere in town except for down this way. Except for down this way. Bike route is that way. Well, unfortunately, I'm not on a bike. So, and being honest, there's no sidewalk. So I probably shouldn't be over here. But it's all people will understand. Unfortunately, I can't go down that way because that's pretty much private property, but now both ways are dead ends, so you know what? Screw it. Just look in here. I couldn't really hang on. Wait, actually, you might get to see me go down. You might actually get to see me go down. Oh, there's a sewer. Yeah, if I fall in there, I'm not trying to get eaten. Because I think that there's a few alligators down there. There's a few alligators over that way. Holy crap, it's been 14 minutes. Oh my lordy, lordy, lord. Look at this. Look at the alligators. See, people think it is beautiful in Mississippi. Look. Here is my secret opinion. Honestly, it sucks. Mississippi sucks. I hate it. And I would say a million freaking times that I hate it over there, because I do. I honestly hate it. Just get down this way. But yeah, I honestly hate it down that way. And yeah, I promise to Iowa, and I also promise to God, if He lets me move to Iowa, because if He gives me a way to come up, then I shall. To the best of my ability, I will. Alright, to the best of my ability. But I probably won't come to Preston. Then I might go to Clinton. Maybe Davenport. Look at all these houses here. It's absolutely beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful. Look at these houses, man. But yeah, I might go to either Clinton, maybe Davenport, possibly Waterloo, although Waterloo is a more of a crappy / dirty one, because there's a higher crime rate there. But yeah, being honest, I think I could go for that side of town over that way. It's honestly pretty nice over there. But this house again, being nice. If there's no one in that house, that's the only chance I get to be in Preston, because I'm not living anywhere else in Preston other than that house, or that house on the far end over there. But if I live in Clinton, then I'll have to find somewhere to live. Unfortunately, living there isn't that easy, unless you get an apartment, in which you have to talk to someone to get an apartment, and I'm not that good at talking, so there's that. I honestly suck at talking, but I feel like half of these houses are actually just empty or something, because there's a whole house over there. But I do prefer this side of town, though. Just not on the far end. I hate it over there. But yeah, I would say down on this end or down that way. And being honest, there's a very beautiful house all the way over there. There's a pretty nice house right here, but I wouldn't live in it because I don't like it. Although it is nice, I just wouldn't really prefer that house. There's some people over at the park over there. This side I would not prefer. That side on the far end I would not prefer. That side over there I would not prefer. I would only prefer these sides of town. Those sides on the far end. There's a fire hydrant and some flowers. Alright. That side over there, I would not prefer. That side over there, I would prefer. Not the park. Not the park. But the houses. That side over there, the houses, I would prefer. But here's this beautiful house I was talking about. With a tree. Alright, here we go. That's a beautiful house. You cannot tell me that that is not beautiful. You cannot tell me that that is not beautiful. You know what? I might walk through the park. That side over there, I would not prefer. Over on the far end. Side over there, I would not prefer. Which I think I've seen everything now. I think I've seen everything that there is to see here. I've seen down that way. I've seen down over there. I've seen a lot. I've seen pretty much everything that there is to see. But I'm gonna come down here, go over here. Not here to the swings. Do not get confused with the swings. I'm not going over there to the swings. Over there with the cake. I would not prefer the cake. Alright. There's a couple over there with some kids. But, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just quickly pass through. This side over here, I would not prefer. Unless you're coming to this house here, or that house. As of right now, there's someone there. But I think that this house is empty because not once have I ever seen anyone in this house. I honestly think it's empty. I see chairs and things in there, but the thing is that I never see anyone over here. Like, I never see anyone over here. I never see anyone. Anyone. 5431. I never see anyone over here. Oh, down at the house. You probably didn't see this because I'm terrible. Which I do not prefer this side of town. It sucks. Overall, I'm gonna rate it a 7.5 out of 10. It's a decent town. I would say that. It's a pretty decent town. A really, really decent town.